Good morning and welcome into Wake Up Washington. I'm Marcella Robertson. Thanks so much for joining us on this Sunday morning. Later today, another round of snow is going to hit the DMV. So we want to get right over to Mary Marshall, who's been tracking this for us all weekend. Mary, but before the snow, we have got to deal with this cold. I mean, 17 degrees outside right now.
Marcella,
it doesn't feel good.
It's bitterly cold out there. Some of the coldest temperatures that we've had in quite some time. And that cold air is what sets the stage for us to see our winter precipitation as we have a low pressure system working its way into the area later today. I know snow is the big topic, but I do want to tell you this is not just going to be snow. You're looking at some sleet, perhaps even some freezing rain, which means ice can accumulate on top of that, winds and coastal flooding. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty. All right, mainly rain along the eastern shore. And before we see that transition, if you're in Prince George's, La Plata, up through Annapolis, you could see a trace to an inch of snow before you start to see that transition along the western edge of D.C., maybe 1 to 3 inches if you get a good thumping of snow there. Gaithersburg, Frederick, same category range. Chantilly, most of Loudoun also within that. 3 to 6 as you head toward Culpeper, western Loudoun County also included in that. And then Hagerstown, Martinsburg, Winchester is going to be on the higher side. There you could actually get up to 6 inches in some isolated spots, upwards of 12 inches if you do hold on to that colder air just a little bit longer. All right, Futurecast, start time for all of this. By 12 o'clock, you're looking at some snow along Culpeper and Fredericksburg. Cold air still in place. 1, 2 o'clock, you can see the same in D.C. And then you'll gradually see some rain working its way into southern Maryland. This is at 3 o'clock. Everybody at this point is picking up on some snow. 4:30 p.m., we start to see that rain slow line work its way in. That warmer air will gradually nudge into the area, and we'll see that transition over to the wintry mix. This is at 6 o'clock in the evening. At this point, you're starting to see some sleet mixing in. Now, these temperatures show above freezing, but sometimes cold air can be a little bit stubborn, so you might actually be getting some sleet and perhaps some freezing rain in here before you see that full rain transition. This is at 7 o'clock in the evening. We're still in those transition hours from, I'd say, about 5 p.m. up until about 8 p.m. Those are the hours that we're going to be transitioning. That's when you pick up on the sleet and the potential for any freezing rain. 7 o'clock this evening, still some rain going along the region, and then by 9 o'clock tonight, most areas will start to transition over to rain. Now, coming up, we're going to talk about all the advisories in place. We'll look at the winds and the potential for how much ice could accumulate as well.
All right, Mary, thank you.